Hello students. Today's sports topic is on physiology of muscle growth. It means today you will learn which are the fibers which are involved in muscle growth and how the protein is utilized by muscle and what is mean by hypertrophy and what is a muscle thickness and the number of muscles which are related with the mechanism and various types of mechanisms which are related in muscle protein synthesis, okay, in this topic. Now we'll proceed as per the topics are mentioned. The first thing is introduction. After your workout, your body repairs or replaces damaged muscle fibers through a cellular processes where it fuses muscle fibers together to form new muscle protein strands or myofibrils. These repaired myofibrils increase in thickness and number to create muscle hypertrophy, that is growth. Muscle growth occurs whenever the rate of muscle protein synthesis is greater than the rate of muscle protein breakdown. This adaptation, however, does not happen while you actually lift the weight. Lift the weights mean doing the workout or any kind of workout. It is not only weightlifting, as muscle building up is related with the bodybuilding, but this topic is general. It's for athletes also, it's for power lifters also, it's for weightlifters also, and it is for bodybuilders to understand how the muscles are gained. And actually this process is not during the workout, okay? This growth means this muscle hypertrophy, it happens when you are taking rest. Like in the last sentence it is mentioned. Instead, it occurs while you are in rest, okay? The introduction itself says that rest is important for muscle growth, okay? So how do you actually add muscles to your muscle cells? This is where satellite cells come in and act like stem cells for your muscles. When activated, they help to add more nuclei to the muscle cells and therefore contributed directly to the growth of myofibrils, that is muscle cells. Activating these satellite cells may be different between what allows certain genetic freaks to grow massive muscles and what makes other people harder gains. Static cells are like stem cells which will help the muscle to utilize the protein. And when you're doing workout, these satellite cells will be activated. Okay? Means to gain muscle, you need these satellite cells. And to activate them, you have to do workout. And there are, as it is mentioned, after the activation, you will come to know for few genetic freaks means genes also plays a very important part to for muscle development. Okay, that's why it is mentioned few people will gain muscles very early and very massive in size, means they look very huge. Okay, and few it will take harder, means their genetic code will not be so much developed compared to the other now study of genetics is completely different. Okay, that's a very complicated topic and very vast topic, so we'll focus on the on this topic, how to gain the muscles. I'm just briefing you with the details. Like in physical education, these things comes under research topics. Okay, these topics are very important to study human anatomy. What is interesting to note, though, is that some people known as non-responders in the study had 0% growth and had a concurrent 0% activation of their satellite cells. Therefore, it seems the more you can activate these satellite cells, the more you will be able to grow. As I have told you earlier also, we need to activate these satellite cells. Okay. Now, here also it is mentioned that during the research study, even the non-responder means, as I said, few people finds it very harder to gain muscles. Non-responders are those people whose genetic code is not good. Like in study, it is also shown they are non-responders. They have here it is mentioned, and concurrent, that is activation of the satellite cell is 0%. That's why these cells are very important for the growing phase. What are satellite cells? Myosatellite cells, also known as satellite cells or muscle stem cells, are small multipotent cells with very little cytoplasma found in mature muscles. These cells represents the oldest known adult stem cells and are involved in the normal growth of muscle as well as regeneration following injury or diseases. Okay. Stem cells. Now, students, stem cells are very important for growth. It means during my research study, I have heard that during the birth, when a mother delivers a baby, in the there is one cord which will be connecting mother and the baby. The stem cells will be present in that cord itself, and these cells can be stored and can be utilized for study or can be synthesized to improve the condition of the baby. Okay, this is a very advanced study, and if you are interested in this physical education or whenever if you become a doctor and when you go in a research field, you will come to know these terms. Means what procedure I am trying to tell you, you will understand. And these stem cells has the genetic code which can improve the condition of the body. As it is mentioned here, these cells are responsible for regeneration from injuries also and from disease also. So it's a very important study, as everyone to live a very long life and they don't want to get older early. So you can study on this. So the next question arises here. So then the question comes, how do you activate these satellite cells to increase muscle mass? Students, we are here focusing on muscle growth. So the important cell for us to study is satellite cell. Okay, the stem cell is a very different concept. So it's a very different study. It's about the regeneration of the cells, and we are studying about the muscle growth. So we'll focus on the satellite cell now and how these satellite cells can be activated to grow muscle. Now it is mentioned here, there are three mechanisms that makes muscle growth. Underlying all progressions of natural muscle growth is the ability to continuously put more stress on the muscle. This stress is a major component involved in the growth of muscle and disrupts homeostasis within your body. This stress and subsequent disruption in homeostasis causes three main mechanisms that disrupts on muscle growth. Okay, this is the phenomena, as it is earlier mentioned, that you have to go through progressive of muscle growth in the ability to continue put stress on your body. Body means your muscle. Okay, if when continue stress, it means whenever you are doing any kind of workout, it must be continue. Students, growing muscles is not a short plan scheme, like if you uh, work if you do continuous workout for a month or 2 months, you will become huge and you will become bodybuilder like, or you will gain power, strength. Nothing, it's not like that way. It's a continue phenomena. Like fitness is a continue phenomena, like you have to be fit lifelong. So fitness workout must be continuous. Every day you have to work out. Then only you will be remaining fit and you will start gaining muscles progressionally. Okay, like it's a very slow process. Like your body has to go in many different changes whenever you're stressing your body. Like there is a pain, there is soreness, there may be injuries. Like by these stages will make you strong. You don't have to quit or you don't have to run away because your body is paining or you're facing injuries. No, you have to go through all these things. Then only you will be fit and you will be living your long life happily without any medications. The first mechanism is muscle tension. In order to produce muscle growth, you have to apply a load of stress greater than what your body or muscle has previously adapted to. How do you do this? The main way is to lift progressively heavier weights. This additional tension on the muscle helps to cause changes in the chemistry of the muscle, allowing for growth factors that includes mTOR activation and satellite cells activation. mTOR is a phenomena which will be, it is a short term of a process. Okay. Muscle tension also most dramatically affects the connection of the motor unit with the muscle cells. Two other factor helps to explain why some people can be stronger but not as big as other people. Muscle tension means, like if you are doing a resistance workout, if you are doing a lifting workout, or when you are doing a weight training workout, like if you are putting a extra effort on your body, that is on your muscle, to make your body strength grow better compared to how you were earlier. Okay. So whenever you want to increase your strength, increase your power, increase your muscle mass, you have to lift more weight or you have to do more workout compared to your body which has been adapted earlier. Okay. This is known as muscle tension. The next phenomena is muscle damage. If you have ever felt sore after a workout, you have experienced the localized muscle damage from working out. This local muscle damage causes a release of inflammatory molecules and immune system cells that activate satellite cells to jump into action. This doesn't mean that you have to feel sore in order for this to happen, but instead that the damage from the workout has to be present in your muscle cells. Typically, soreness is attenuated over time by other mechanisms. Like I said, whenever you're doing workout, there will be body pain or soreness. Like here it is also mentioned that when soreness is there in your body, it means your immune system cells is working out, which will activate the satellite cells. Means there is a growth. Now, because of this COVID, we are regularly listening a lot about boosting up of your immunity system. Okay. Now, in this slide, you will come to know, you will understand because of what your immunity system will be activated. It is because of your daily workout. Then only your immunity system will be activating the satellite cells so that your resistance power will be increasing. Now, students, there are many syrups or tablets which will be saying that uh, they can boost up your immunity system. But one thing I like to tell you, without doing workout, your immunity system cannot be built by medications. You must work out daily. This is the main concept behind boosting up of your immunity and boosting up of your muscle power, strength, and muscle mass too. This is the second mechanism which we'll be explaining about this. Now, the third mechanism is metabolic stress. If you have ever felt the burn of an exercise or had the pump in the gym, that you have felt the effects of metabolic stress. Scientists used to question bodybuilders when they said the pump caused through muscle to become larger. After more investigation, it seems as though they were onto something. Metabolic stress causes cell swelling around the muscle, which helps to contribute to muscle growth without necessarily increasing the size of the muscle cells. This is for the addition of muscle glycogen, which helps to swell the muscle along with connective tissue growth. Now, students, whenever you are doing workout or weightlifting, there is a reference or a word which will be coming up that your muscle is getting tighter and you're feeling the pump in your body, like your body is going to, like if you're doing a arm exercise, whenever particularly a bicep exercise, when you do the concentration curl, a muscle will be rushing in your sorry, the blood will be rushing in your muscle, which gives you a feeling of the muscle getting more harder and bigger, commonly known or a word as the muscle, like you will feel like the muscle is getting exploded anytime when you're pushing yourself harder. This is called as pump. It is because of the concentration of your mind when you're doing the workout. Now, here a few things are there which are scientifically explained. Okay, uh, whenever you're doing workout, the muscles will become big. This is the reason why there is an additional muscle glycogen which will be helping to swellen the muscle with the along with the connective tissue. This is the phenomena because of which that pump feeling is there in you. Okay, this explains whenever you are doing the workout or lifting the workout, why your body will become harder and stiff and the muscle will look big. Muscle will look big and muscle looking massive. These things are different. Muscle mass means At a normal level, your muscle mass is big. Okay, that is called as muscle massiveness. Okay, and when you're doing the workout and that time your muscle becoming big, it is because of this metabolic rate, this metabolic stress. Okay, because of this you will be feeling that hugeness or the tightness in your muscle. That is nowhere related with the muscle massiveness. Okay, when such processes like metabolic stress, when these three processes are continuously repeated every day, then you will start gaining the muscle mass. This type of growth is known as sarcoplasmic hypertrophy and is one of the way the people can get the appearance of large muscles without increasing in strength. So now that's the three main mechanism of muscle growth. The next question is, how do hormone affects muscle growth? Now students, hypertrophy, it means a, a phenomena of muscle growth. Okay, these mechanisms will help you to know why daily workout is important to gain muscle mass. These three mechanisms will make you understand. But as earlier I have mentioned that genes also plays a very important part in muscle growth. So the next question I have mentioned you here is, how does hormone affects muscle growth? Okay, so that study is completely different. I hope you have understood the mechanisms of muscle growth, which will be helping you to understand when you will be doing out the workout. Okay, I hope you like this topic. Thank you. Thank you. Stay fit and healthy.